Good morning, how are you? I haven't been on for several weeks, so sorry about that. Life just keeps taking over now. It's getting warmer. I've been outside doing a bit of weeding and gardening, and it's really been lovely being out in the sun after another winter that came right on top of lockdown. So I'm going to be looking forward to spring and summer, and I've been out and bought seeds so I can grow some of my summer veggies in the garden. I always like to grow just the simple things, tomatoes and silver beet and peas, beans, strawberries of course, and I bought another grape to put on my fence. But I've got some things to show you. I had to send off for some more yarn from Hobby in Denmark to finish my sunrise cardigan. Now I've managed to finish it, except I've got to sew it up and weave in the ends and put on a border. But look at the colours. I love it. Sunrise is the perfect name for it. So I was looking forward to wearing it over winter, but because I ran out of yarn and for a while we weren't getting deliveries, sadly they now charge New Zealand shipping. So it cost me $25 for the shipping, so that's $25 US. I didn't even want to work that out in New Zealand dollars, but it can be almost double. So I just wanted to finish my sleeves, so I needed some more to get the sleeves done. So it's just a beautiful colour, and I'm really looking forward to getting that finished now so I can wear it. But I decided to have a bit of a change. Sick of doing cardigans. I'm only going to do one more maybe, and then maybe some summer tops. But I'd bought some baby yarn for no reason. Well, my nephews are having babies, but I just saw the yarn in Uncle Bill's in Palmerston North, which is a variety store here, cheap variety store, sort of like your old-fashioned $2 shop. And I got some of this beautiful, beautiful yarn, and I decided to do a continuous granny square, change the colours, but they're beautiful. And so the yarn in Uncle Bill's was just this baby yarn. I hope that's coming out the right way for you. And it was $3 a ball. It's a 3-ply. And I'm looking here how much is in it. It's 100% acrylic. Looking over the top of my glasses. Can't actually see how, it just says 100 grams. So it doesn't say how much is in a bowl. But here is the white. It's quite a big bowl. It is very soft. So for this one I've used white, mint and mixed. And there is a blue. So I'll do another cardigan. Instead of doing the mint, I'll do blue. And I might even do the blue solid in the middle. But I'm going to show you in a tutorial how to do this continuous granny square. It's just the same as doing an ordinary granny square, but you don't have to worry about doing a chain 3 going up a level, and you also don't have to worry about turning to avoid getting a seam down the middle. And I'll show you in a close-up later, and I'll put this on the floor and get my camera down and do a close-up of where I join the colours, where I finished, because they didn't actually explain where you finished, and I thought, oh, where do I finish? But it's just continuous. After doing one turn and one strange bit of work, then you just keep on going around and around and around. You don't even have to worry about it. So I started a couple of these, just getting the start done, so I can actually take them in my plastic bags. I store them in my sealed plastic bags with my crochet hook. And I even now put them inside my rubbish bin, and I can just take it with me, and I know things aren't going to get dirty, and I put the rubbish bin inside a bag, and I can just sit there and crochet, and people look at me and like, is that your yarn bowl? And I say, yes, $8 rubbish bin from the warehouse. It had a lid, but I don't need the lid, and even a carrot cake fits in here. I take all my yarn from the outside. I don't bother digging for the middles. Even my cakes I take from the outside. So I don't have to worry about digging around and getting, well, yarn baths. I had a terrible yarn bath the other day. So I just take it all from the outside. It just makes sense to me. It's how we used to do it in the old days. And I also put the label in for any leftovers, so I know what I'm using and what it is. So yeah, I just love it. So I'll do a tutorial on that. And that's the first thing I was going to show you. And so what I did, there was some similar yarn in Spotlight. I'm getting in a tangle here. Isn't that gorgeous? But of course it was 3 times the price. Tried to find it on special. So I got some colours to mix and match for that as well. The yellow does not, or lemon does not match exactly. You can hardly tell. I'm not really sure if I'm going to put it on or just use the green and have 2 colours and do some white. But maybe you won't really notice when it's done. You don't notice on the camera there. So I started off the square until I could start doing the continuous bit. And so this also now goes into a plastic bag with the label, and I can take this out anywhere with me, and I don't have to worry about remembering how it starts, and I can just keep on going and going and going around in circles. And it's just a project that I can take with me anywhere, and it's already sort of started and I don't have to worry about anything. So I just put all my colours in a plastic bag and off I go. And oh sorry, that was the big baby from Spotlight, from Patterns. And these all have 420 metres, and these are 60% acrylic and 40% nylon. The words are a bit bigger. I'm really having trouble reading things now, especially when they're getting small. And I wanted to start one. I got these on sale, the baby Karen cakes, really soft, really lovely. This is the colour Rosebuds. Yep, Rosebuds. And there is 211 metres or 231 yards. And so I've only got 2 of these, again, in my plastic bag with my hook. I always put the hooks in the plastic bag. I haven't decided whether I'm going to use the 6.5 or the 7 on this. I always use bigger than what it says on the label because I'm a very tight crocheter. And sometimes I wonder I'm way too tight and it can make things feel a bit rough. But this baby blanket came out quite soft. I used a 5 on this one and the 4.5 on the Spotlight big baby one. So I'm going to do a tutorial on this one on how you start the continuous granny square, and then that'll be really quick to make up because this is really nice and big. It is a really nice big yarn. So that'll be nice and quick. So that's all my news. That's what I've been up to. Not a very exciting life. Just out and about, enjoying the sunshine, visiting friends, going shopping, just going for picnics, taking myself in the van just to go for a picnic for no reason at all. So yeah, just having a lovely time. So I hope you're having a good time. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world. So please take care of yourself. Try and find a hobby where you can relax and forget about things for a while. Take yourself out for a picnic, go hide out in the trees in the paddock or down by the beach or a river and just try and relax. And yeah, we'll catch up with you and I'll get on with this tutorial for another video. Take care. Bye. Right, I'm just trying to show you how there is no line for the joining, even though I haven't turned. I've only turned once just to do the pattern. So, and I wanted to show you where I join the colours. So when I came along the edge of this row, I did this first cluster and then I changed the yarn and then did 2 chain and then the next cluster. So that's how I did my corners. So you don't sort of notice. That's how I did it. I thought I tried a different way up here. I finished the colour there and did the whole corner in the white. But overall, you don't really notice. But when I came to finish, because it's continuous, to make I haven't weaved in my ends, to make a nice square corner This is where you do your cluster of 3, your chain 2 and your cluster of 3 to keep going. I just did 2 trebles UK, they're double crochets for US. I just did 2 and you can see how it just squares off the corner nicely. If I'd done 3 it would stick out just a little bit more to go around the corner. But anyway, you try, but that's how I finished, because I suddenly thought, oh, it's continuous, how does it finish? But that's just how I did it, and yeah, I love it. Alright, I'll do the tutorial for the next video.